Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And the basket by Smailagic.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
For three, gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's the pick. It's tipped. Fast break, here we go. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three. He's off on that one. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
There's a screen. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The three. Drills it from deep. Smailagic got 5 points.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
To the middle. To the paint. No good with a layup.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's the three. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Going inside, fires for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Give him 8 points now. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First one falls.
At the line for the away team, number 31. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
To the left wing. To the left side wing. Off target from three-point range. 1:05 left in the first quarter here. The three is up. And they recover it. Clock at 6. To the right side. And that misses. That would have put him up. Out to the right wing. Let's go with a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that
The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
To the wing, right side. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the home team now. There's a screen. It's picked off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll... Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
6 to shoot. And Wallace, here we go. And the bucket is good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Teodosic. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Wallace outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And he buries his first look.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to Servetus. Now here's Wallace to the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Teodosic. Watch by Wallace. They get it again. Stolen. Fourth three. The shot won't fall. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Buries it from 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And that one's good. Servetus. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Here's Teodosic. Watch by Wallace. And That one's good. Teodosic.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 6 points in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. From outside, off the mark. Here's Servetus. Five to shoot. Misses in close. Here's Teodosic. Watched by Wallace. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Pass to Servetus. There's a screen. And a missed layup.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Knocks down the long J.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Wallace outside. Pass to Servetus. From outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. Servetus has got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to fall. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Wallace. He buries it from three. Wallace has got 9. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Quite the list we have here. What are the biggest names you want to see competing?
I want to see Giannis in the dunk contest.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed, and that is going to do it.
And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. Here's Brazdakis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They set a pick. And the layup is good off the glass. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pretty even game going here in Memphis. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. They get the rebound. Takes a 3. He can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They set the pick. Down low. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Give him 8.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
And he drives in. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Smailagic. Goes up on the wing. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
For the lead. The shot off that time.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And he lobs it up to the rim. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Brasdeikis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Brasdeikis has gotten his first points of the night. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Intercepted. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
Team foul. At the line for the away team.
.124 left to play in the third. For the tie. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 6. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Pass to Smailagic. Tries the spin move. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. From downtown. The shot no good. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
They set the screen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. It could go. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
We're at the end of the third. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. Coach knows they're losing.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the
Personal foul, second team foul.
Another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Wallace, tightly guarded. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Teodosic from beyond the arc and then some.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Wallace. Buries it down low. Wallace has gotten 4 this quarter.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
It's good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Servetus. Wallace's shot is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to drop.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Here he goes. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And there's a pick. Here's Nedovic. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. From 9 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Assistant, Kalinic.
Wallace with it. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Here's Teodosic. And down it goes. 2 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And Wallace, here we go. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Wallace has got 12 points now in the quarter. A minute 37 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Misses the 3. To take the lead. Pass to Servetus. Over to the wing. Wallace outside. Here's Servetus. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Teodosic. This is the jumper from the wing.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
At home and get some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Servetus. Count it!
And they aren't over the limit yet.
Here's Teodosic. Watched by Wallace. The three ball. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the home crowd.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at shooting guard. Here's Baldwin. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Power down with both hands.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And Brazdeikis gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Biberovic, rebounded by Smilagic.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Ripped away. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Baldwin. 6 points for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Out left to the wing. Here's Smailagic.
Away team foul. Hayes. First personal foul. First team foul.
The shot from the low post is good.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Here's Baldwin. Here's Marjanovic. Off target at the rim.
So he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Second team foul.
Here's Smailagic from outside the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 8.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Here's Baldwin, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Guarded by Marjanovic. Pass to Smailagic. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Biberovic. Here's Baldwin. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. The rebound by Brosdakis. Into the lane. And it's Melly with the rebound. Here's Hayes. Kept alive.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for the away team. Biberovic. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Smailagic. There's the drive. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target. Poked loose. The 3. A rebound by Marjanovic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Smailagic misses.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Brosdakis missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Marjanovic. And it's Hayes in the corner. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Up by 1. And don't go away. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Driving inside, and he slams it one-handed.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Smilagic. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Softly drops in the floater. Smilagic has got 7 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
When you look at this visiting team, they've experimented with a lot of options this season, but at some point you are what you are. And that's a pretty good basketball team moving forward. Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Good D by Mitchell. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
For the 3. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Mitchell. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Covered by Mitchell. He gets that one.
Works that one inside nicely.
Now Wallace. He has 5. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wallace has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Mitchell's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wallace covering. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
1:43 left here in the second. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Wallace has got 10 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Wallace covering. Misses from close range with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
With the drive to the left side wing. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. Wallace's shot is good. 12 points for him.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. The shot by Colson, no good.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Wallace's shot is good.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Wallace covering. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
It's good.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Up by 16. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Well, I think for the home team, they're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the visiting team.
They're getting steam.
And that is it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Baldwin. Sinks the three-pointer. Baldwin's got 16 points.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in a two-guard.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Smilagic. Here's Brazdakis. Three-pointer. Smilagic misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A shot by Biberovic, no good. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Smilagic. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. No good there. Takes it inside. Baldwin misses in close. Fast break, here they come. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hayes. Smilagic has gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. Baldwin kicks to Hayes. Takes a three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
From downtown, and the basket by Smilagic. Smilagic has got 12.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's Baldwin. 20 points for him, and he drives in.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. And yes, it's good. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. It's stolen. Here's Brazdakis. 6 points for him. Off target from three-point range. Here's Baldwin. 22 points for him. Can't hit the corner three. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
To the middle, pick off in midair. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen. Here's Baldwin. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Smailagic misses.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That one good for 2.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pulls it up. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And he goes in for the dunk.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
First team foul.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On Tuesday and then on Friday.
At the line for your home team.
No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And the layup's good off the glass.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Wallace a screen. Here's Servidis. Offline with his 3. It's deflected. Pass to Colson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here he goes. Shots good by Servidis. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Birch.
Shooting for the away team.
And both free throws good for Birch. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Servidis. Out to Wallace. The rebound by Colson. Inside, Birch. Comes up empty down low. Now here's Wallace. Here's Tervitas. And the ball goes on a play and able to keep it in.
The ball goes to your home team.
Here's Wallace. Lock at 6. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Over to the left wing. Here's Gutteridge. To the paint. Here's Colson. No good with the layup. Wallace outside. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. Here's Gutteridge.
2 minutes.
Cuts off the pass. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Inside, and off the glass. That one's good.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Back to Birch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Colson, no good. Tries the spin move. Birch grabs the board.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Servetus. This one for 3. It's good from long range.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
Colson off on the layup.
Away team foul. Colson. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th. Wallace with the ball. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have...
Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hayes is out there with Niko Meli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in at the shooting guard position. Baldwin's shot is good.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Six on the shot clock. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Baldwin. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Marjanovic. And they're pushing it up. And he buries his first look.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
This one for three. It's Hayes with the rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Baldwin. He can't get that one to fall. Baldwin's gone 1 for 3 on the night. He's defended by Hayes. Puts it up, and he drops that one in. He has 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Marjanovic passes to Hayes. Second chance effort. Back to Marjanovic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And there's the drive.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Beberovic. Here's Hayes.
Who's watching here?
Here's Meli. No points so far. The steal. And here they come. Right wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. The good news is they're trending in the right direction. Still right in the middle of the pack.
When I look at this visiting team, they're kind of a middle-of-the-road squad. Not bad, but haven't been able to make the leap into the upper echelon of teams.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
First team foul.
.102 left to play in the first. Here's Baldwin.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
To the inside. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. There's the drive. Baldwin. And rejected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
It's the trifecta. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Leading by 5. And we'll bring you the start of... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
From deep. Counted from distance. He's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Teodosic. No made baskets yet. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the paint. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Off the mark there with a 3. Out to the wing. And he banks in the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
The layup off target. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the screen. And he lobs it up top.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Guterich, still without a bucket. The offensive rebound. Shot from the low post is good.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Teodosic to the middle. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes. It'll be a turnover.
On Sunday, and then on Wednesday, we've got 1:48 left in the first half. Lays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Driving to the basket. Picked it out of midair. And they're on the run. And here they go. Off with the layup. And here comes the break. Finished off the break.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Hey, puts up a three. No luck on that one. There's the steal. In transition, here they come. And the layup is good.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. "16 seconds left in the first half of this one. Just 5 to shoot. The three is up. Guterich with the rebound. It's intercepted. That shot off. And we finished off one half of play. Up 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense.
Next on the docket. That's it for us. Thanks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Baberovic. Still no points. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melli. Looking to get it going. No good.
Away team foul. Baldwin. First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the home team now. 6-point lead. Boban Marjanovic out there with Niko Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baberovic in at the shooting guard. They set the pick. Fires in the triple. He's got 9.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. On the take. From the arc. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Hayes with it. Pass to Baldwin. Launches it from deep. They grab their own miss. Hayes misses.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
On target from range.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Kept alive. Here's Baldwin. Second chance shot. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Inside. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
With the drive. That one goes in. Baldwin's got 6.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
They set a pick. Poke loose. Shot clock at 5. Yes, it's good. 5 points in the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Hayes, the pass to Marjanovic. Tries to save it. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hayes.
Home team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
.146 left in the third. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Melly. Lets it go. Doesn't go for him. He takes it in. Over to the left wing. To the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Gets a very good look and converts. 1:03 left in the third quarter here. Tipped. Here's the break. Drives to the hoop. Banked it in off the glass.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Deflects the pass. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Baldwin. No good on the three.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
No good from the wing. Now Hayes to end the drought. And he gets it! Wow!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 13. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Here's Teodosic. That one drops for him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Birch. From down in the low post, it goes. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Teodosic. Here's Nedovic. And the three off target. Out to the right wing. Down low. Left block shot on the way. No good. A bit long that time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. They set the pick. And no good. Pass to Guduric. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Nedovic. Tries again. Buries the jump shot.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That one falls.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Out to the wing. And that's his third miss in 7 attempts. Takes the three. Won't go. And that makes it 5 for 8.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
He was all alone on that one.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
And that one's good. Teodosic.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Knocks it down from distance. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And he makes it on the layup. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And there's the lob. In transition, here they come. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the three. And he dunks it down.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Puts up a deep three. The shot, no good. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. No good on the wing three. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort.
35.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Got a piece of it. Here's Cannon. There's the pick. Driving the lane. Six on the shot clock. Takes the three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Stolen. He takes it in. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Smilagic.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Yep, that one goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
In the corner, Cannon with it. for three. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Diving in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Villanobis off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
There's a screen. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Pass to Cannon. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
To the inside. Here's Smailagic. And the layup is good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
55 seconds left to play here in the first. Picked his pocket. And they're pushing it up. Throws it up high. And it's Brazdeikis missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
From past the arc, in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the middle.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Pass to Smailagic. Buries the long-range jumper. Smailagic has got 5 now. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Cannon from long range. That one doesn't go. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Leading by 5. And back with the start of the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Nedovic misses. And here's the fast break. Wallace a screen. Pass to Servidis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Nedovic. And it's Teodosic, top of the key. Four on the clock. Misses the 3. Pass to Servidis. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Bucket is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Teodosic, the pass to Nedovic. An emphatic LU jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Now, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys at the bench. They are pumped up. Wallace misses. Kalinic. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Servidis. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Nedovic kicks to Teodosic. Here's Nedovic. They set the screen. Kalinic. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's Nedovic. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Vukevicius, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here's Boy. He has yet to score. Buries it from three-point range.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And it's Wallace penetrating, and he lays it straight in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Teodosic. Wallace covering. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. From deep. Servidis, no good. Servidis has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Teodosic. Wallace covering. They set the pick. And that one's good. Teodosic. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Servidis. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Servidis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Teodosic. Here's Mitrovic. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Count it. Good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
There's the steal. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Right around this time, I would find out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside Kenny. Sad for him. You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Cannon. From the arc. To rebound by Brosdakis.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Ulanovas. Off target with his three.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Pass to Smilagic. His three-pointers off the mark. Down low. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? They set the pick. Pulls it from 20. No good that time.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And that one, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Count that one. 9 points in the game so far.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
A floater doesn't go for him.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Right wing. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smilagic has got his third bucket of the night. Smilagic has gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. And shot on the way. And Cannon gets it to go. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Chalk up 2 there.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
They set the pick. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Out to the wing. No good that time. Here's Brosdakis. Still scoreless. To the wing on the left. Uncovered. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. 2 points. That one goes. 15 points in the game.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
No good on the 3. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Pass to Smilagic. Here's Brosdakis. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
There's a good screen. A 3-ball. Shot clock at 5. 8 feet away. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
32 seconds left to play here in the third. The shot, no good. Sinks that one from the post.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Here's Smilagic, and the shot goes in. Smilagic has got 10 points in the game.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. They're up by 3. And fourth. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Teodosic. Ball is covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul, first team foul.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And Wallace gets double teamed. Here's Zalgiris. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
To take the lead. The shot missing. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Wallace. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Kaunas. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Wallace with the ball. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Zalgiris. At 3 off the mark.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Bollenboy passes to Teodosic. Here's the screen. Going inside.
Clearly foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And that one falls for Teodosic. He's off on the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
The quick look, no good that time. Here's Zalgiris. Rebounded by Bollenboy.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Mitrovic. Stolen away. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. And here is Wallace. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here comes the break. Pass to Teodosic to take the lead. Knocks down the three ball. Teodosic has got 6 in the quarter.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Servidis. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 6 points for Wallace.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Back to Teodosic. Pocket 6. There's the pick. Good, nice job down low.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Nedovic. And there's the drive. Count it.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena.
Pass to Wallace. Taken away. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got it.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Servidis. Pass to Wallace. Here's Servidis. Launches it. They get the rebound. Back to Wallace. Puts up a deep three. And so they get the victory here at home. Probably a little close.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Baldwin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Smilagic. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Baldwin. Takes it inside. 2 points. That one goes.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Baldwin. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Six to shoot. Pass to Smilagic from behind the arc. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Here's Baldwin. He's got 6. Now Hayes. Here's Melly. Off target at the rim. Here's Smilagic. Driving in. Oh, there's the alley.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Into the lane, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. It's hauled in by Baberovic.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Driving inside. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Marjanovic. It's not going to go for him. Here's Smilagic. He's defended by Hayes. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the basket by Smilagic.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Baldwin. Uses the glass on the layup. Baldwin's got 12 points in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Counted. There's 57 seconds left in the first. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
They set the screen. Pass to Smilagic. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Here's Marjanovic. He's scoreless. Back to Hayes. Uncovered. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Up. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
To the paint. Wallace pulls it in. Here's Servetus. Over to the wing. From deep, Mitchell. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
He's off on the layup. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play.
Ball is turned over. Home team ball.
Pass to Guduric. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline try. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Here's Wallace. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And he drives in. And he converts the layup. Here's Servetus. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Check by Mitchell. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Birch. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Shoots from the baseline. Misses the layup.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Servetus. On the wing, Mitchell. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And there's the drive. He gets it in there. 1:51 left to play in the first half. Wallace outside. On the wing, Mitchell. That 3's off the mark. Inside. Missed inside.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Launches it. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he buries his first look. Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Now here's Wallace. He's covered closely. Here's Servetus. To the right side. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Driving to the basket. Count it. Good. He's got 6.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Servetus misses. Servetus has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. From deep. Here's Birch. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Second free throw, no good. Here's Servetus. There's a screen. Pass to Wallace. Three-pointer. Guterich with the rebound. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You take a look at the visitors. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone.
And that's a wrap on.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. They've got Niko Melli. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baldwin in at the point. Here's Brasdeikis. And it's good for 2.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Baldwin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Niko Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baldwin in at the point guard position. Baldwin with a rebound.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Niko is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the 1. And that one misses. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Pass to Smailagic. And there's a pick. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's Baldwin. 16 points for him. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Clock at 6. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And he makes it.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Launches a 3. No good on the shot.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Smailagic. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Fires from deep. And there's his first miss of the game. Now 9 for 10.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the drive. Brazdakis, the pass to Smailagic. It's stolen away. And here's the fast break. Up ahead. Hayes misses. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Got it.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Baldwin. 21 points in the game. A deep 3. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Now Hayes. He has 6. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it's something we don't see a whole lot in games. Just too aggressive going up.
Here's Marjanovic. They have a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Pass to Smailagic. That won't go. Making him 7 for 10 now. Hayes with it. The 3 is up. Here's Baberovic. Here's Marjanovic. No good with the triple. Marjanovic gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight.
And after playing the first half without a single turnover, he's gotten a little careless since the break.
At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
And the layup is good off the glass. 10 points for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Melly. Banked it in off the glass. Melly's got his second basket.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Well, he had just enough breathing room to sink that layup. The defense was there, but not quick enough.
Here's Baldwin. The layup off target.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Wallace, here we go. And a nice finish on the layup.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here. I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Can't connect from short range.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
With the drive, and the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. There's a screen. Rejected by Mitchell. And he recovers it. Here's Goodrich. Good on the shot.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Wallace outside.
Home team foul. Number 21. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one's good. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Lets it go from deep. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. The layup misses.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
The long distance three is buried.
Incredible. He will hit that from another time zone.
He's guarded by Birch. Right side Mitchell. And he banks in the layup.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
From deep three-point land. Not going to go that time. Here's Servetus. Wallace outside. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The shot's good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Out to the right wing. drops in the three.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. He's off on the layup. Here he goes. Pass to Birch. And he buries it. And that one brings him within one.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Wallace. And it's in. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. From deep three-point land. Here's Birch. Money.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
And here's Wallace. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. So it's the home team now. Watch by Wallace. To the left wing to take the lead. Misses the 3. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline.
Joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Here's Baldwin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And that one is stuffed right through.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, Boban Marjanovic.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Here's Cannon. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for the away team.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Off target from outside. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And good that time.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
There's the screen, and he drives in the corner. Cannon with it, launches a three, drains the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Baldwin. To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. The layup off target.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
It's stolen by Marjanovic. Pushing it up. Here's Baldwin. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
But Trey. And it's Melly with the rebound. Here's Biberovic to the middle. Baldwin. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Cannon. From outside, off the mark. .135 left in the first. A nice shot by Baldwin.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
A steal. Fires the 3. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
3 on 3. There's Cannon with the 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Baldwin can't get it to go. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Rob. Inside, Hayes. 2 free throws coming up, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Hayes, 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one. Hayes hits them both. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Teodosic. They swipe it. They're running. Pulls up for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Hayes has got 5. Kalinich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Biberovic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. They're up by 5. We've got more in store for you. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Home team foul. Will book in. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bollenboy into the lane. Drops in the layup for 2. Bollenboy's got his first basket.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
To the left wing. Here's Birch. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Driving inside. And the shot goes down.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Bolenboy. Back to Teodosic. Here's Nedovic. Here's Teodosic. Still without a basket. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. The rebound by Colson. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Teodosic. Birch grabs the board.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Nedovic. Puts up a 3. Goes back up. Bolenboy gets the bucket. Bolenboy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
To the wing on the left, Kalinic. And a miss there on the triple. Rebounded by Bolenboy. A tight game here in Atlanta. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Old team foul. First personal foul, second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
For the away team. Teodosic.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pass to Birch. And it's denied. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Colson. Still yet to score. Going inside. Basket good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
1:58 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Teodosic. Kalinic. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. .131 left to play here in the second quarter. A three-pointer, no good. Birch is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Nedovic. Here's Mitrovic. Pass to Bolenboy. A 15-footer. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Teodosic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for him. puts up a deep three. Not going to go that time. And that concludes the first half. They lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Please direct your...
You take a look at the visitors. They're in good position, definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as... And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the visiting team. And that concludes halftime.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Baldwin. Takes the 13-footer. That shot off.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Cannon looking over the floor.
Home team foul. Hayes. First personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the wing. Fires from 14. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes down 2 points. Cannon's got his second basket of the night.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Baldwin, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Marjanovic.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And there it is for him.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 8. Here he goes. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Launches it from deep, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Knocked loose. An even 3-on-3 break. That one's good. Biberovic has got 6.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Takes it inside. Good on the triple. 8 points for him.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Baldwin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Melly. That's tipped. 1:52 left in the third. Out left to the wing with a tie. Connects from 3-point range. And it's a tie ball game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Here's Baldwin. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the three ball is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Marjanovic has gone 1 of 4 from the field. They set the pick.
Blocking foul called. Hayes. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Cannon. Clock at 4. 11 feet away. A rebound by Marjanovic.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Hayes. 5 points in the game. Here's Baldwin. Here's Marjanovic. To the left side wing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Fires the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Kaunas. No good on the triple.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Here's the three. The rebound by Colson. Colson's got 4 rebounds in this game. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. From past the arc. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Stripped away. For 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
From the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Birch. Three-pointer on the way. Drills it from outside.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Driving the lane, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Teodosic. Six on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Kaunas. The offensive rebound. Takes a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
and perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Back to Teodosic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To tie it up. Hits the three-point bomb. Teodosic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games. And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Nedovic to take the lead. He takes it up and lays it in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
Yeah, you gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
Here's Teodosic. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum chain.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle,
some urgency from him there. Sure.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Pass to Bone Boy from deep. It's money from deep.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And here's Birch. Yes!
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
So I'm looking at the clock. And guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
The latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
They set the pick. It's good!
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Kaunas. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous.